Hello and welcome to the marvellous show Peaky Blinders. I'm your host Steve, and it's been a long time since I watched an episode of Peaky Blinders. Don't worry, I still remember what happened, but yeah, it has been a while. It's been a fair while because I've taken on doing Obi-Wan Kenobi now as well as Black Sail, so it's all kind of like, as well as doing other stuff and Randoms React as well, so it's all a little bit hectic. But last time we saw Michael being introduced to the family, and he refuses to go home when Tommy kind of suggests that ringing his foster mother up to take him back, and he sort of says no. So he's kind of joined the family now, which is kind of a bad thing. We also saw Solomon's recruiting. Well, Tommy was kind of recruiting more people for Solomon's, and he got nearly 100 people together, which was pretty cool. So they all went down to Camden. So now they're all going to be sort of working at the bakery. I guess it's going to be a big street war coming up soon, because that's a lot of people. Tommy meets up with Campbell and tells him that the room that his police have got for him is actually an ex-whorehouse, and the woman running it was the kind of like the main whore woman there. So he wasn't too happy about that, and he sort of tested her when he got back, and it's true that she was a whore. Oh God. Oh dear. So while Tommy was recruiting more of the Peaky Blinders, this sort of, he wasn't a boy, but he looked about 17. He kind of joined. He'd never been in trouble before, and he volunteered to go in jail because Tommy said that he needed someone on the inside. The problem was that Sabini, to send a message to the Peaky Blinders, found out that one of the Peaky Blinders had been put in jail and slit his throat. Sent someone in there to say this did him in. I was really sad because he wasn't cut out to be that sort of person at all. He even had a wooden gun, for Christ's sake, which was quite funny. But yeah, a little bit sad. So now I think we left it at Tommy sent 2 of his guys in there now to sort the people that sorted him out. I hope they showed that as well, because I want to see some bit of vengeance there. There's the main storyline was Tommy and the boys going to an auction to buy a racehorse. And while they were there, he kind of there was a woman kind of trying to outbid him all the time, and I think she's going to be the new kind of woman in his life for this season, I think, because she was obviously quite rich, and she kept pushing him up on the bidding, and eventually he did win. She introduced herself afterwards as well, gave him her card, and she's like a trainer for the Real Famous, I think, the Rich and Famous. So she's volunteered to train his horse that he bought. So clearly that's going to be a sort of a love interest there. And on the way out, Tommy got ambushed by Sabini again, but they were able to kill the guy that was trying to kill them. And Michael I thought Michael was going to die the whole way through it. I thought Michael was going to die any minute now, but he didn't. I still think he's going to die by the end of the season though, I really do. So yeah, we kind of left it that the Peakies are alright. And yeah, so let's get on with the next episode. And I don't know what episode number it is, I'm going to have to find out. So if you're a fan of Peaky Blinders, please like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell. And yeah, let's crack on. Season 2, episode 4, Peaky Blinders. See you in a bit.
There are no men like me.
Oh, that's the boy's mother, isn't it? Oh dear.
The surprises have only just begun.
Oh, what?
You look a little unsteady, Mr. Shelby.
What's going on?
You're working together. You answer to an agent of the Crown.
Perhaps we can
Very interesting.
Perhaps we can stick to the agenda.
Whose agenda?
There's a form of words here.
Whose words?
Arrogant bastard.
Explain this, pal.
Following the success of your mission,
We're gonna make you do it again.
Will you shut up?
can we just conduct ourselves here, please? Conduct ourselves!
Please.
No one in this room wants to breathe the same air as anyone else.
Could be someone we know.
You've been chosen, Mr. Shelby. And there really is no choice.
No equals. Bang.
Nevertheless, I say no.
Whew.
One with the mouth, Donald Henry. Here's a spy.
He is working for the irregulars against the pro-treaty paddies. He reports every fucking word back to him.
If what you're saying is true, he'll be dealt with.
Bring me proof. The spy is dead. And we have a deal.
Well played. Yeah, this is going to be a bit messy, isn't it?
This place is under new management.
Somebody to see you, Mr. Shelby. He says he's come about the position of accounts clerk.
I don't trust anyone at the minute.
Marco, you found your mother. Good luck.
What do you drink?
So early, but gin.
Bloody hell.
Goodness, with something?
We have, cordial.
Before I took your account, I did some credit checks on you. Apparently, you don't exist. You won 2 medals for gallantry.
Does that really impress you, Mrs. Carlton?
You know, I still don't know what you're going to call your horse.
We also be called Grice's Secret.
You want him to do this job?
Ollie, I want what you want.
How much you paying?
3 bobs.
Like hell.
3 and 6.
4.
4 it is. That's why I'll keep him away from the old business. Put him in charge of the new.
Do you think that's going to happen somehow?
Marco? Sat? You're never late for work.
It's all going too well. Something's going to happen here.
We now have a secure warehouse in Camden Town and secure passage to the Poplar Docks. So on Monday morning, we'll be sending out our first export crate.
What's this? Olives.
Yeah, it's miscellaneous.
I've taken £600 on olives.
Yeah, with little bits of onion.
I told you, Arthur. The dealers sell the cocaine. We take a cut. We don't sell direct. How much of that 600 came out of your pocket?
It's under control.
I put you down here because people are scared of you, Arthur. But if you don't straighten up, it'll be John's turn in London. It's under control.
It's under control.
So they're dealing coke now. God. Is that where the target lives?
Yeah, well, you can't stop here. Move on.
23 seconds. Looking for Ada.
Who are you?
Oh dear.
James. I'm Thomas. Pleased to meet you. Can I have a minute with my sister, please? I've set up a trust fund. The beneficiaries will be John's kids and Carl. In order for Carl to benefit, I need your signature.
Oh God, here we go. What is going on? Oh my God, he's stitching him up.
You fucking invite a tribe of savages into the city and just fucking unlock the fucking gates!
You're sorry about the Jew thing?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, no, write that down. He said, I'm sorry.
Is this going to kick off?
And also write down that all our bookies can go back to Epsom.
He didn't say that.
Who's asking you?
The Peaky Blinders is out of control.
Yeah, they're out of fucking control, mate. They come down the canal, they spread like the fucking clap.
How much better is it when we're friends?
Oh, it's much better, mate, yeah.
You write that down.
Oh God, they're both going to gang up, aren't they? Oh my God.
Fuck.
The horse is still out on the gallops. But I had Mickey prepare this report. You can read it now if you like, and then we can go see her.
Before I set off for Birmingham, the car needs oil.
I'm sure my husband kept some in the garage. I can get someone to do it.
This evening or tomorrow?
But it would be very usual.
What would?
For a guest to stay, we have a whole wing called guest wing.
See, at midnight, I'm gonna leave my wing, and I'm gonna come find you, and none of the maids will know.
There's a man in the house. They listen. They take turns.
So, let him listen.
I knew it. I knew it.
They won't serve a black man without a Shelby by his side.
So you're using me?
Yeah? Come on.
He's going to get into trouble. Oh, God. And it's just going to be trouble, isn't it?
I don't drink with blacks.
Here we fucking go.
Honey, the white kid's a Peaky Blinder. He's Polly Shelby's son. He's Polly Shelby's son? Are you fucking suicidal?
See, I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Perhaps you should have said that at the beginning.
Some idiots at the Marquis of Lawn tried to stop me and Assar from drinking, but it's all right. We fought them off. After we had to stand our ground, and we did.
Marquis, eh? Where's your dad?
Crap. Oh.
Where are they going?
Marquis of Lawn. Shane. Was a nice ball.
Shit, it's going to torture it down.
The date has been set. 3 weeks from today.
And if a copper gets killed?
There will be no consequences for you. I have given you my word.
Which I know to be worthless. If I should die, then you will die.
I always think something bad's going to happen all the time. Puts me on edge all the time.
Ritz Hotel. London, Piccadilly.
Hello?
Oh,
Who's that?
no.
Got cut. I guess the telephone lines in England are not
Oh,
so
no,
good,
it's
huh?
all vengeance. That's all it is, isn't it? I didn't think she'd be back. So that was Peaky Blinders episode 4 season 2. Wow, tell you what, I get anxiety literally the whole way through when I'm watching this, because you just know that something bad's going to happen, or even if it doesn't happen, you just think it's going to happen. Oh, it's a nightmare, absolute nightmare. It stresses me out so much. We started with Tommy going to the funeral. I'm pretty sure it was the young kid that volunteered to go to prison. I'm pretty sure it was him, and his mother sort of took it out on Tommy a bit, and they gave her a payoff. But yeah, that was really sad. That's like I said last episode. That was an awful bit. Hated that. Let me see. Tommy has a meeting with Campbell, and Campbell sort of brings him into a room, and they're sat at the table, the two IRA, the woman and her sort of right hand man sort of thing. And Tommy just point blank refuses to have anything to do with it. He's given the target who they want him to kill, but he leaves the room, says no, don't want nothing to do with it, walks out. When Campbell chases after him, Tommy tells him, look, the guy that sat there is a spy, and I've got people that are watching him, and we know he's a spy, so until you get rid of him, deal with him, I'm not going to be part of this deal. And then later on in the episode, I'm pretty sure it's him that we find like buried under the coal. 100% sure that's him. So that's all been taken care of. So now I guess Tommy will do this kind of assassination thing. So we saw him checking out the guy's house. I think he's a general or something, or he's quite high up in the army. His house is like surrounded by police. And Tommy's when he met Campbell again later on in the episode, he said, "What are you going to take care of the police? Can you get them out of the way?" And Campbell's like, "No, you're going to have to deal with that yourself." So this is going to be an absolute nightmare. I don't know how he's going to do this. So I guess he's going to have some kind of distraction so they can get in there and do it. That's even if he does the job. I'm not even sure he's going to do it, to be honest. Because, all right, Tommy, all right, he's killed people. We know that, but there's always a reason for it. When it's something that someone's not, where they're completely innocent, as far as he knows. I don't know what's going to happen, so I guess we'll have to see. Michael, as it is now the accountant for Tommy for the Peakies. He went for the job, and Tommy was having none of it. And then Michael sort of convinced him, because he's done an accountancy course and all that sort of stuff. So Tommy gave him a phone and said, "Right, you tell your mother. I'm not telling her." So he is now their accountant, which is quite cool. And he met up with the preacher's son. I can't remember his name. They went out for a drink, and the preacher's son was kind of horribly racially abused, and a fist fight happened. And I didn't understand. I don't know why the barman didn't say right at the beginning when he tried to split the fight up that he's a Peaky Blinder, you know. But instead, he let it get to a certain point where anything could have happened. I mean, there were glasses flying around. I mean, Michael could have got killed. And then he turned around and said, "Yeah, he's Tommy's. Was he his nephew? No, what relationship he is to Tommy? Is Tommy his uncle? Oh, I don't know. Anyway, I can't think. But yeah, he's part of it, and so then it all kind of stopped. So that they both went then to the garrison, a little bit bloodied up and stuff. Arthur's asked how that happened, and they sort of said, "Oh, we just had a bit of a scuffle back in this other pub," and they just went and just burnt the place down and killed the guy that was involved in the fight. God, it's mental. Absolutely crazy. You just want to piss these guys off at all. May, who is the very rich lady who's going to train Tommy's horse, came to visit him in Birmingham, and it was quite a funny scene where Tommy made her. She said, "What would you like to drink?" She said, "Oh, gin." He literally filled the glass up with just gin, and then put a tiny bit of cordial on the top, which he said, "Can I have it with something else?" That was quite funny. And later on, we see Tommy go and visit her in her house, and her house is massive. She is loaded, and he kind of gets his way with her. He stays overnight, and while he was doing that, that was when you had all the action happening at the pub where they were torching the pub down. It was quite weird, kind of juxtaposition of clips. It was quite odd. You sort of felt uncomfortable, and then you kind of thought, uncomfortable again, and it kind of carried on like that. It was a bit weird. Then a shocking bit, we had Sabini and Solomon's meet up, and they've joined forces now. I was absolutely shocked. That's a nightmare. That's an absolute nightmare. So I don't know what Tommy's going to do now. That's just asking for so much trouble. I mean, Solomon's, man, what? It's a low thing to do, isn't it? I mean, none of these people have got honour. None of them. You can't believe a word any of them say. It's awful, really. So I don't know what Tommy's going to do now. This is going to escalate very quickly, I think. And as per normal, Tommy's got so much on his plate. He is spinning so many plates at the same time again. It's just a nightmare, absolute nightmare. Right at the very end, I got a little bit confused. Tommy opened a letter and rang the number that was on the letter, and a guy answered the phone. Now I thought it was the guy that he was supposed to assassinate. Got that bit wrong. But then the camera comes out and it's actually Grace's husband. I think it's her husband. So Grace must have given Tommy her number then, or Tommy was tipped off by someone. I'm not sure, but I reckon it was Grace that wrote him the number. So she's back again now. It's the first time we've seen her, really, since the intro from the first episode. Oh, that's not good. Well, I don't know, is it good? I don't know, not sure. Especially as he's got another one now, it's May. So I'm not sure. But anyway, I absolutely love that episode. It's been, like I said, it's been a while since we've watched some Peakies. So glad I've watched it. Getting back into it again now. Not sure when I'm going to watch the next one, because I've got I've got Obi-Wan, got to do a Black Sails. So again, it might be a couple of weeks, something like that, but we'll get there. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Again, if you're a fan of Peaky Blinders, please subscribe, like, comment, hit the bell, like malarkey. And I shall see you in the next episode, episode 5, season 2, Peaky Blinders. Take care of yourselves, stay safe, bye.